whenever you find there when the text in combo box 1 is a pen, so we shall paste there our pen, which will be control V, or you can just type there pen if you have just copied it. And remember, mine was in caps lock, so that whenever you find, this should be double equal, so that if combo box dot text is equal to pen, we shall carry out the statement which will be inside here. So for that case, we are also going to run the if statement, which will determine whenever this variable here, the vb.pen, is found when it is equal or less than 0, you display this information. So we are going to use what we call the nested if statement. So we shall say if, remember, always write a full if statement so that everything runs good for you. This is a full if statement once again, and we shall say vb pen or vb pen is less than or equal to 0, that whenever the compiler is running and finds out that the VB is less than or equal to 0, let it do this. So what it will do, it will tell us in our label, which is label, anybody guessing? I think that's label 4, which is label 4. It will go in our label 4, label 4 dot text, then assign it with this text. So we shall have a pretext, and this pretext we are going to say the, then use the concatenating operator or addition operator, the pen, we can just even not concatenate it and use here the pen. The pens are out of stock. As easy as that. So for here we have finished, and we shall put also the else statement, that in case the program or the compiler finds this statement not being true, this statement not being true, this one here, if it finds this statement not being true, that means if this statement runs to be a false, in case VB pen, this variable here, is greater than 0, that means it will be a false here. It will not be less than or equal to 0. It is greater than 0, so it will run our else statement. As simple as that. So we type here what it will do. So it will say label, we are going to assign into the label text, our label 4.text, that label 4.text, assign it the, remember these are strings, don't forget that, the balance, it will tell us the balance which has remained in our pens variable. So the balance of pens is, so we are going to use the concatenating operator and we shall put there our variable. Remember, we want to show the value which will be remaining here, and we shall say VB pen, then terminate. So this one, but always guys remember this, that we have not yet removed anything from the VB pen. So where are we going to go to remove this? I just wanted to first show you this because I think this is more simple. If you do this, we shall come here up before the if statement, click just enter, then you're going to tell your program that VB pen, you do the compound assignment operator. This is the same as VB pen, assign it with VB pen minus the value in our amount text box. So we shall do this, will be text box 1 dot, I think let us convert this, and remember, whenever you want to convert, use the convert dot to int, because it should be of int 32 type, and we are going to place here the name of our text box, which is text box 1 dot text. After that, terminate. As simple as that, we have finished to do this. So there are various ways of doing this, but let me comment out this and show you the other way of doing the same thing. So you just say VB pen, assign it with VB pen, then minus, and convert the data to integer, which will be int 32, and you have to set the data which will be converted, which will be the string. The string in text box 1 will be converted. So that is text. After that, terminate. So, and very simple as this. So this statement here is the same as this here, which I've just commented out. Any of your choice, the one you use. So I think now our program can run for the first item. It can run. So you can even try to run it out. So we say pen, remember pen, we want it to, let us first remove 500 and assign it to the ICT and compute. So 1000, it will be the 1000 which was initialized minus 500, it is 500. So let us try again to serve the 500 or something more of that to the SCC or the accounting department. So it will tell us the pens are out of stock. That means our program is running perfectly, but let us try to do some changes, because in the future we shall be affected by this. So let me just copy this. Instead of putting it there, you just come put it after the first if statement. So this will run perfect.